Disclaimer: this product was provided to the author to do a review. All opinions are 100% authors and authors alone. To have your product reviewed, visit bit.ly/reviewmyproduct.
Hi everybody, Jetty from DreadandBlotter.com here to talk about the Eros INEVIFIT body fat scale. Now, I've reviewed other scales before, and there's a few things that really make this one different than some others out there, but let's just talk about it. So right off the bat, it tracks 13 different things, if you can read all of those. It comes in both white and black colors. I liked the white. I thought it looked better. I've had many black scales, and like every time you step on them, your footprint kind of stays in the white. It doesn't seem to stay. I'll show you the scale in just a second. But I liked it. I like the aesthetic. Both just beautiful, minimalistic scales. So it comes right out the box, ready to go. I saw a few reviews where people were saying that it doesn't come with batteries, and I will put in a picture. It just happens to be on the back of the styrofoam of the scale. After you pull it out, like they're in the back of the styrofoam. Don't overlook it if you did the scale, because it's easy to miss, but it's very minimalist packaging, which I appreciate. As soon as you set it up, you put in the batteries, very simple, and then you scan this QR code right here, which gives you the app. You download it, set up a profile, and then, which you see there, and then all of a sudden you just turn on your Bluetooth, open up the app, and hit connect, and my scale on my phone connected within a second. I mean, as soon as I stepped on, I saw the little spinny wheel that it was connecting and also analyzing all of my data, which I'll put a screenshot in here of what it looks like when everything is said and done and what the results look like. So I'll put in some footage right here of what it looks like so you can get an idea of the size. So here is the scale. Hopefully you can see it. Pretty simple. It has all of the contact information and the QR code if you need it. And here's what the back looks like. And these are what get your measurements. They send little, not shocks, but little pulses through your body to get their measurements. So you need a foot here and a foot here. We'll tell you exactly what you are and also get your measurements as needed. Pretty average scale. I mean, I wouldn't say there's anything too crazy about the design. It's just a simple, aesthetically pleasing. It looks nice in the space. You don't really notice it's a scale as much as some other ones out there. And the thing that really I liked the most about the scale that I noticed right off the bat is that there's an athlete mode as an option, which is something I haven't seen on a lot of scales that I've tried throughout the years, which dramatically adjusts your body fat percentage if you are someone who exercises and works out a lot. I actually realized that the scale I was using all of last year was wildly inaccurate, and it wasn't correct because it did not, I won't get into it, but sometimes if you work out a lot, your muscle composition is very different than someone who doesn't, and it can throw off an average fitness scale when you measure. So having a scale that says and is designed with people who work out a lot in mind was extremely nice. So huge helpful factor that I thought should be mentioned. I mean, of course, there's no scale out there that can match going into the doctors and paying for the fancy tests that get things done. But this one, I had no problems with. It connected right away. I measured the weight compared to my other scales. All of the weights across, I have 3 scales for some reason, were all the same. So that's very nice. It obviously, unless they're all wrong, they all agree that it is the same. Now, the body fat was about 6% less than my current scale, which makes a lot more sense, but very good to know. It works with Fitbit, Apple Health, and Google Fit for tracking. It also has tracking inside the app. I'll put in a screenshot here so you can see your progress throughout time. The maximum weight is 400 pounds that it can measure. So it can, you know, that's a lot. So if you are up and down, whatever you're on your fitness journey, the scale can, it's cool. I really liked it. I mean, the tracking is not so unique, but the athlete part is what makes it unique. And the app is just aesthetically pleasing, and it works really well. It syncs every time. I didn't have any issues stepping on it and repeatedly trying to get measurements and like it wasn't working and none of that. It just stepped on and it updated. And there's also unlimited users in the app, so depending on how big your family is, or if you want to get one scale for you and all your roommates, you can, which is great. I thought it was at a good solid price at $50, as it is right now, as of recording this and uploading. In the US, that's the price, which I thought was fair for a scale that's this detailed and accurate. And it also comes with a 7-day customer support, which is like all the time. You can contact them and get help with setting up the scale. And working with the company, they were extremely nice, very, very, very responsive to anything I needed, any questions I had, setting it up, any issues. They were ready to help at any given moment. And also a 5-year warranty. I mean, that's generous for, I mean, I've been reviewing tech stuff for a hot second now, and that's a very generous return policy for any issues that you have. So, needless to say, this has become my personal default scale. So that's pretty much it. Link to it down below. I will also include the full review that I wrote with a few more screenshots, a few more details. But that's pretty much it. Very happy. Cool scale. Pretty too. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, please subscribe to the Dread and Blotter YouTube channel. Thank you.